This lesson or quick video is about writing roots as powers. So if I gave you 40 to the 1/2, you can see this right here, rational exponents. Rational just means it's a fraction. So you have a fraction as an exponent. The numerator is the power and the denominator is the root. So this is 40 to the first power, and then I want to square root it. So that's the same thing as that. And then you would just do 40 is 4 times 10 and make that 2 root 10. So on number 1, if I give you 25 to the 1/2, that's your root. And that's your power. And a power of 1 doesn't do anything. That's going to change when we get to number 3. But for right now, the power is just a 1. So the root is 2. So this means the square root of 25, which is 5. And I would love for you to be able to go straight from here to here once you're comfortable. So again, this would mean the square root of 36, which is 6. Okay, so let's look at number 3. So this is power and this is root. So I have the 4th root of 81 to the 3rd power. And people, their inclination is always to do the power first. But 81 to the 3rd is ginormous. And then after I get that number, then I need to 4th root it. So my tip here is always do the root first. So I'm going to 4th root 81. And 81 is a 4th. 81 is a square because it's 9 times 9. But those 9s are both made up of 3s. So 81 is also a 4th root because it's 3 to the 4th. So the 4th root of 81 is 3. And then I still have my cube, which makes the final answer 27. So we'll do another one for number 4. I'll come up here. So again, power over root. So this is going to be the cubed root of 27 squared. Well, 27 squared is huge. So again, I'm going to do the root first. The cubed root of 27 is 3. And then 3 squared is 9. Number 5, this is the square root of x cubed. And remember, there's a 2 right here. 2 goes into 3 one time with 1 left over. Okay, so this is power over root. So this is the cubed root of negative 8x squared y to the 6. Well, the cubed root of negative 8 is negative 2. The cube root of x squared, 3 doesn't go into 2, so that can't come out. And 3 does go into 6 twice with none left over. And then number 7 and 8 is just to make sure that you can kind of go back and forth between root form and rational exponent form. So it says express in simplest, that means reduced, rational exponent form. So I want this. I don't want the root here. I want it to look like number 7, but I want it in simplest radical form. This is our rational exponent form. So this is in rational exponent form. It's just not the simplest. So again, I know that this means cubed root. So the cubed root of negative 8 is a negative 2. So he comes out with no power. And then this is going to be, instead of writing the cubed root of x squared, I'm going to write x to the 2/3. Again, power over root. And then y is going to be power over root, so 6 over 3. But remember, it said simplest. And 6 over 3 reduces to 2. So again, number 7, the problem and the answer are both in rational exponent form, but the one that's boxed in is the simplest. Now, number 8 is not in rational exponent form. It's in radical form. So I'm going to write it in rational exponent form. So this is going to be 5 to the 1/3, x to the 2/3, and y to the 6/3, which reduces to a 2. So if we're cruising along and doing a problem and you see 49 to the 1/2, I need you to know that's the square root of 49, which is 7. Now what you can also see is 49 to the negative 1/2, and that means square root it. And then remember, negative exponents mean to move it. So this would be 1 over the square root of 49, which would be 1/7. So just, you know, be mindful of all the rules and how they